Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore and this is Dark Souls 3. So, we got Blackfire Orb going, which is great. And yeah, we're gonna go down memory lane. We're gonna go to Vort and go say hi to the new boss. Killing this boss will get us access to two new areas. And both areas have a number of Titanite chunks. So I definitely want to go there just so I can upgrade my weapon more. Because I want to get this thing to plus 10, which, I mean, we already have the Titanite slab, so all I need is, this thing's at 7, so I would need 10 chunks. Right now I have 0. Something else I noticed, for Titanite, Twinkling Titanite, items that require it, even if they require Twinkling Titanite, the last upgrade still requires a slab. I do not like that at all, because that further limits the use of Twinkling equipment. Because all the slabs are generally supposed to be used for Titanite stuff. I'm not sure if it's the same thing for boss weapons, it might be. Also, if you might look around, the sun's burning out. Which I guess is supposed to, you know, try to give a sense of urgency of what's going on here. You can't really see it that well from here, unfortunately. Yay, shield bashes. There we go. I see it from here? Nope, not from here. It's, if we were on the wall, we could. Yeah, I can't see it from here. Not at all. Alright, well. Wait, are you serious? I'm being invaded? I'm being invaded. Well, this is what I say to your stupid evasion. Bam. Can't invade me now. Alright, this upcoming boss is pretty tough. Hits very hard, has some pretty awkward moves. I did have an easier time. Well, I did already beat this boss with Sakia with a straight sword. It's definitely it's different. I will say the boss looks freaking awesome though. But that the way she moves and the way she's hunched over, it actually makes it really hard to hit with ranged spells. She has a wide variety of moves. And a grab. AoE. Alright, phase 2. She's gonna start spinning. A lot. Go. Now get going. Now she has 2 weapons. She can hit with both of them. Pretty nasty. But just stay close. Oh, I got hit with the spell. Neat. So yeah, the trick is to stay close and just circle. That's the easiest way. If you don't, she gets a lot more aggressive and tends to do a lot of spin attacks. She does have one spin attack I've never been able to dodge because it's kind of like what the Aldrich did, where I dodged the first attack and then she'll immediately follow up with her second attack with the spin, and I can't usually dodge it. But that was the dancer. Now, one thing to note is, let's go ahead and head back to Firelink. Thank you, frame rate. But yeah, I probably made that easier than it looks. I mean, I got a good weapon. I have a decent amount of HP. If you're going with like base vigor, a lot of our attacks can and will one-shot you.
Welcome home, Ashen One, may I pose thee a question? Has the little Lord Ludloth spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, almost terrible, now lost to the Firekeepers. Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised?
So I don't know when she brings that up, but she will now save that from now on, for whatever reason.
Farewell, may the...
Let's go ahead and go over boss souls, because I didn't really do that for Aldrich. Sorry, yeah, last part was kind of crazy, because of the PvP. I did at least win a PvP fight, but it was against a caster, so I can't really say much for that. I would have happily freaking fight the other guy, but he just would not fight me. Anyway, where is it? Aldrich, you can get Life Hunt Scythe, which the guy that was constantly trying to goad us into fighting monsters. I did see him cast this spell while I was trying to fight the two NPCs, but I dodged it, so not really much to say about it. Dancer's Enchanted Swords. So this is a paired curved sword. It has physical, magic, and fire. Which, I mean, I've already explained about having multiple damage types, but this thing's it's even worse, because the damage types are split between the two weapons themselves. One sword does magic, the other does fire, which means each individual weapon actually does a lot less damage. It's a weapon I kind of wish did good, but it's not good at all. It barely does any damage. You'll definitely attack fast with it, but otherwise it's just not that great. Dancer's Grace allows you to do a bunch of like spin attacks, I think, or something like that, but it's just like all freaking moves. It doesn't do very much damage. You can get the Dark Moon Longbow from the Soul of Aldrich as well. This thing will allow you to, let's see, you can do some additional magic damage and pierce shields with it. That's nice. Besides that, the other thing we can get is the Soothing Sunlight spell, which restores a high HP for self in broad area. It's pretty expensive and has a really high faith requirement, so it's not really that great. The Miracles of Guinevere, the princess shared by all, bestow their blessing on a great many warriors. But yeah, pretty fancy stuff. Anyway, talk.
Most illustrious Lord Seeker, or should I say, Lord Slayer? Fine kindling for the thrones, is it not? Each soul truly worthy of lordship. And all slain by thy hand, to bind them to their thrones, even in death. Oh, I have no qualms, for as we are to our thrones, thou art to thy duty. In fact, methinks thou'st helped these poor lords along their rightful path.
Alright.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
So yeah, he's kind of hinting the fact that this has been going on for a while, this idea of cycles of constantly having to link the fire again and again to try to keep it going. But of course, every time they link the fire with, you know, a strong lord, that lord will eventually burn out, and there's not much you can do about it. Anyway, a few other things we can do.
Well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
You can now buy the Dancer set. Oh, we can also get Smoke's armor here now, apparently. But yeah, we can get the Dancer's armor. The black eyes of the Pontiff eventually transform the Dancer into a beastly creature, her armor fusing with her own hide. There's been a lot of kind of emphasis on beast in this game. I know Bloodborne, like one of its names that it went by was Beast Souls, so I don't know if they're trying to tie them together. I know the mechanics are definitely a lot pretty similar. The Mirage-like Aurora Veil is said to be an article of the old gods, permitted only for direct descendants of the old royal family. This armor is actually pretty damn good. It's pretty light and has really, well, if poise was actually useful, it has good poise for its weight. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy the set. And that's pretty much it.
Ashen 1.
Yeah. Actually, do you have anything to say?
Ashen 1. Bring
No,
is it?
you never have anything to say.
Ashen 1.
Bye. Alright. Also, don't I have a... Oh, I have Logan's scroll. I never turned that in. Anyway, so we can definitely wear the veil. Gives us this little, you know, long trailing cape thing. The other things we can also equip. How good is the Dancer's Gauntlets? Yeah, it's better. It's even lighter. So get that, and then we can switch over to the Dancer's Armor, which is not as good, but it's lighter. There we go. I'm still going to go ahead and wear the Witch's leggings, because I generally like the skirts in this game. Also, since this actually completely covers us, I never have to worry about, you know, looking all grungy with hollowing. So that's good. Besides that, we need to go turn this coal in, so let's do that.
That is good, wasn't it? My. The coal of that peaceable giant. Seems like ages passed. I imagine his passing was long ago. I miss the old bugger, I do. My thanks. I'll be sure this coal is put to good use. I'll be smithing weapons never afore seen by the likes of ye. It's but a small service to pay my humble respects.
Alright.
There are two.
Okay, it's all the same stuff. So we have access to all of the infusions now. I may infuse like an offhand weapon with simple, so I can get some FP regeneration. But other than that, there's really not much we need to worry about. Hey, Logan.
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries. Oh my. You've made quite the discovery. This is a scroll of the prodigious Big Hat Logan, a masterful sorcerer, long missed in Vinheim. And now we have his scroll, right here in my very hands. Come again.
Okay. Also, I never looked over this Dancer's Soul, so I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Soul of the Dancer. The Pontiff Sullivan bestowed a double slashing sword upon a distant daughter of the former royal family, ordering her to serve first as a dancer, then as an outrider knight, the equivalent to exile. Alright. We have enough for one level up, so let's go ahead and get that, and see about getting some chunks.
Very well then taken.
Alright. Oh, I don't have enough. I need
Farewell.
228 souls. So I will just pop all of these.
Well, very well then taken.
Go.
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
So I can reduce my damage a little bit and make myself a little tankier. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and equip the Great Swamp Ring and the Witch's Ring, which will greatly boost my pyromancies. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do the Sage Ring, so that'll shorten spellcasting times. There we go. So I'm not going to get any bonus souls anymore, but you know what? That's completely fine by me. And now I should be able to cast spells. Not too bad. Alright. I can only cast it a few times, unfortunately. Actually, let's, we have a cestus, don't we? Yes, we do. And it weighs practically nothing, so we'll equip that.
It wasn't.
Use weapon. don't have enough souls to infuse it. Alright. Pop one of these. I was so efficient, now I'm not. Alright, let's infuse that weapon. So let's give this simple. There you go. And we really don't need that torch anymore, so we'll do that, and yeah. So if I did something like this, then equip this, yeah, I'll start regenerating very, very slowly. Alright, cool. Let's dance through Boreal Valley, and let's start the hunt for chunks. We need 10. I know a few places we can go to. From this place, we got a few, we have the castle itself, and then we can go under the castle. Both have chunks in them. This is the most inefficient lock there is. What if it runs out of blood? What then? Okay. So we can climb up here. There's a... This will lead us under Lothric in a swampy area, and then this leads us forward. That area over there is actually optional. So now you know. Wow, that's some good damage. Of course, he does ridiculous damage himself. So yeah, at this point, things have gotten far more difficult because everything hits super hard, and pretty much everything drops large Titanite now. Is it actually increasing? Yes, it is. Alright. One thing I'm going to go ahead and do real quick is go over here, kill this person, where you can cast, and then run. Other way to do is you can just wait for the knight to come and then try to fight him that way. Neither is really a good option, to be honest. Ah, God, that's freaking... The heavy attack has that additional freaking step to it that makes it go even slower. Now deal with you, Mr. Knight. Wow, that's some reach. Nice. Sunlight metals. So these guys will actually drop sunlight metals. We don't really need them because I already have 30 of them. There's a guy here. I don't know what his deal is, but he is apparently the king of frame rates. There we go. He doesn't do anything, but I usually kill him anyway. Out of spite. Oh, another way to tell if I'm regening FP is that little symbol under my stamina bar. I didn't notice that earlier. Already we have well, this isn't really a shortcut. We can fall back to this area if we... Oh, actually it is slightly a shortcut. I mean, I guess instead of climbing up the ladder every time you want to go over there, you can just do it from here. But it's not really much of anything. Anyway, we continue this way. There's a chest that is not trapped. Get the ropes, the prayer set. I actually like the hood for this. There you go. Not bad. Alright. You bastard ahead. That's pretty much everything. Oh, you bastard ahead. Okay, whatever that means. Anyway, there's an item here, but there's also enemies up this way. Freaking. So yeah, if you're too far away to target something and you're trying to, like, you know, target like this, it's gonna flip your camera around like so. Which is like the worst possible thing you want. By the way, that was chunk number 1. Okay. Got an Estus use back, that's good. Grab this item, which is gonna attract these people. Get a raw gem out of them. So we're up to 2 chunks. We need 8 more. There's a guy that's gonna fall from above there. Just run through and climb the ladder as quickly as possible. There's a hidden path there, but first we need to deal with this bastard. Easier if I can see you. And I'm being invaded. Because, you know, that's exactly what I want right now. That wore off. Quartz Titanite shard. This has Twinkling Titanite right here. I'm gonna climb this ladder, because screw you guys. You know, when I play through this game, I usually don't get invaded that much. What just happened? Okay, I just got a Blade of the Dark Moon to help. So I'm just gonna run. I somehow got yanked down a floor. You guys saw that, right? His move is better. You ran out of FP. Alright. I can't believe I freaking fell through the floor. I have heard stories about hackers that can change your stats around by hitting you with a weapon. And that can get you flagged for being banned and stuff, so that's why I just checked my stats just in case. Because that being yanked through the floor thing seemed really, really weird. I have seen, when I watched Halloween's playthrough of Dark Souls 2, he kept getting yanked towards the, he got like teleported right next to the Phantom over and over again. So I wasn't sure if that was happening. But, yeah, we won. I tried doing my special move, and it failed miserably. But that's okay. By the way, those winged knights with the double hellbirds, they can throw the hellbirds, they can do spinaroonie attacks and all sorts of crazy stuff. They're actually pretty annoying to deal with. Oh my god. His reach is better than mine. God freaking A. They recover faster. It'd be nice if there was some sort of consistency in this freaking game. Alright. Well, we'll talk more about consistency later. Anyway, there is a guy that's throwing Hunter's Talismans down at me. Which, of course, will disable my Estus for duration. And I chunked 2 of them, so we're up to 4 now, which is enough to get the +8. We just need 6 more, and that'll be enough to get us to +9, and then we can use the slab to get the +10. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Alright, bonfire already. Some embers. Alright, and this guy is guarding a lance. This is where you get the Great Lance, by the way. Persistence. But yeah, this is the Great Lance. It's okay. It has some reach and stuff. It's kind of similar to what I'm already equipped with, though, so I'd rather, you know, have some awesome fire abilities. I figured this spear fits Remilia a bit more than just an ordinary Great Lance. Anyway, dragon's gonna breathe fire. There's also another dragon that spawns that'll land on the left. Just go. Oh wow, I actually died from that. Great. Thanks, game. What kind of cost me was the fact I got hit by the actual breath attack. I didn't succeed in dodging it because I rolled too soon. That's okay. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, got it. Alright, drink. Now this place is filled with a bunch of guys that throw bombs, and the place is dark and filled with bad guys. Just climb up this ladder. First thing you want to do is climb this ladder, get rid of one of them. These guys will come in from this side. They're pretty much just grunts, not a big deal. Also the ones that, yeah, they're running in from the other areas. There's a bunch of them. Raw gem. Alright. Grab this item. I don't have to worry about invasions because I am currently unembered. Now this thing is kind of like a rotted thing on the, like, corruption thing on the dragon's hand here. and then this will sprout out. It is vulnerable to fire as always. Just be careful. This thing does spit out a breath attack that will freaking do a ton of damage and curse you. They also hit hard in general. Anyway, that got us 2 Titanite chunks and an Ember, and this here gets us a large Titanite shard. Walk around here, there's nothing else here. Killing this dragon pretty much removes him. Well, removing that thing kills the dragon, and this dragon kind of just gets kind of messed up and won't breathe fire anymore. So we're pretty much safe on going to and from this place now. And what are we at for? We're at 6. We need 4 more. Titanite chunk, we need 3 more. Quickly Titanite, 2 of them. Titanite scale. You can also freely loot this stuff now. Find gem. I think that was a shard. Nope, that was something else. I don't know what I picked up. Oh, it was lightning urns. That's what it was. A bit late in the game to begin lightning urns. Actually, it's kind of the correct time to get lightning urns, I guess, because of the said bosses coming up. Alright. So we need to get up there. But there's a few other ways we can get some Titanite chunks. Let me switch equipment. We don't really need the spellcasting ring at the moment, so let's get the cat ring. We only need, what, 4? We need 3. Alright, well I know where I'm pretty sure I know where I can get 2. Well, I know another spot, which is killing that dragon up there. But for right now, we'll go here. Anything? Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that was at. Undead Bone Shard, great. So we can get our Estus Flask to plus 7, I believe. There are 2 undead down here. They'll get up and walk towards you. If you get close to them, they will transform. Like so. Large Titanite shard. Twinkling Titanites. We did get a Titanite chunk. We need 2 more. We need 1 more. Oh, freaking A. Oh, I freaking hate these things. They're so annoying. Because they can only be stunned by the fire attack every once in a while, whenever they feel like it. There we go. Large Titanite shard. That's pretty much it for this area. I believe there's a chunk right there, but we can't get it from here. Oversight ahead. Lightning urns, we don't need them. Alright, this area's gonna be a little bit tough. Alright, got the Twinkling Titanites. Got some of the ambush. There's more of them coming though. Dodge. These guys hit pretty hard. Notice that we're fighting some of the same enemies we fought before. I mean, this is Lothric, so I guess it has to be the same, but these are just tougher versions of the same enemies we fought before. Large soul of whatever. Up here is a Elbird Knight. Are you gonna get up here? Press the wrong button. Well, that kind of worked. I killed him? Question mark? His body's still here. Yeah, his body collision's still here. He just kind of glitched out. So, good stuff there. He didn't have anything too special to drop. I think it would have just been large Titanite or something. Sniper crossbow. That's about it. Alright. So, next thing we need to do... Let's get around that corpse. Drop down this way. Then head back this way. Because we need one more Titanite chunk. Oh, now he died. Okay, whatever. So we can drop down here. Cat's eye, the cat ring is preventing us from dying from the fall, and we got our 10th one. So that's really it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the shrine bonfire, get out of here. There's a few more chunks we can get, but I'm not too worried about them, and I'll probably be devoting them entirely to the Pyromancy Flame, which, oh, that needs to be upgraded. Alright.
It wasn't.
Alright, here it is. So additional 9 fire damage, additional 10 physical, and, you know, some other bonuses. It's pretty good bonus. So, upgrade. Yeah, pretty good bonuses overall. Upgrade, and here's 10. Not too shabby. And that is it. So at this point, if you compare it with our Partisan, this does about 287, and this does more physical damage, a little bit more physical damage, and does additional fire damage. So it's a win-win-win. Alright. I mean, of course, that Partisan's only +7, but still applies. Alright, we'll go ahead and upgrade our Pyromancy Flame. There we go. It's now +6. We now need chunks for it. Not a big deal. We'll eventually need a Titanite slab for that as well, but no rush.
Well, it's very then
Alright, upgrade Faith. It's definitely costing a lot more to level up now.
farewell, Ashmead.
We can go ahead and buy some spells. Let's go do that real quick. Haven't talked to you in forever.
Oh, champion dude.
Pick that up. Tears of Denial lets you stay alive at 0 HP for one time. It's decent, but it takes 2 slots to use, so it is what it is.
Do not what?
Did I get stuck? Wow. Great job, game.
Back again, I suppose.
Alright, and for you, we'll pick up that and that.
Come again.
Okay. And that should take care of all of that. Well, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Dark Souls 3. When we come back, we'll we'll probably go back to Aerithil to go ahead and clean up that because there's a bunch of stuff I missed, and I'm currently not embered. And then from there, don't know. We'll either do Smoldering Lake or continue down, or we could go under Lothric to get more Titanite chunks. Anyway, see you guys next time.